Alrighty. Now, these next two are a little bit more challenging. I've got it written up on the next page, but these are a weighted mean. This is a condensed down list. This frequency tells you how many times I would have the number 1 up top. I'm not going to write the whole list, but this would have a list with 4 ones in it. And then it would have, I'll do it a different color. We would have 3 2s. And then we would have 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 4s. I guess I'll go ahead and do all of it. And then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that long list I've got condensed down into this table over here on the side. If you want to make a list of all of them, you can for this particular one because there are only 23 numbers. However, my next example down here, the list has 248 numbers in it. So you're not going to want to make a list of all those out. There's no way you would do it right without making a mistake. So I'm going to work it as if we did not want to make the complete list out, just using this table. That way when we get to ones like the second one, where they're really huge, the frequencies, we'll know how to work it. So I am going to do what's called a weighted mean. And we're going to write it up on the next page. But there were 4 ones. So instead of saying 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, anytime we add things a whole bunch of times, that is multiplication. So I'm going to say 4 times 1. And then I would have 3 times 2. And then 2 times 3. There would have been a 4 written 6 times. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So if I add those all up, that would just be 6 times 4. And then 8 times 5. And on the bottom here, to get the total number of numbers, there, I'm going to add up the frequencies. If you type in the numerator, you would get 80. You type in the denominator, you get 23. And again, let's just round to 2 decimal places. You can always ask if I don't write it out on the directions. So this is the mean. I'm going to do the mode next because it's the easiest. The mode is the one with the highest frequency. So the mode is 5 because 8 here is the highest frequency. That's the easy one. Now here is the one for the median. And you might need to stop and write stuff down and then go back to listen to this. One of the reasons I put it as a video so you can listen to it as many times as you need to, because the median is a little funky to find. The median would be the middle number in the list. I can't just look at it and say it's 3 though, because this 5 over here has a much higher weight. It's weighted by 8. So I have to think about what the big long list that I started out with that had 23 numbers in it, what would be the median of that large list? Not the median of this table right here, not just looking at these values. I have to take into account that those frequencies. So we know that there are 23 total numbers on our list. I added up the frequencies. If you add these all up, you get 23. The median is the middle number. So I'm going to divide by 2 because 2 is halfway in our middle, and that would give me 11.5. And just like we saw up above, when we were up here, we want to go to the 11th number. Here I'm going to go to the 12th number. All right, you're thinking, well, they're not 12 numbers. Remember, they're condensed down. This table has a condensed version. The real list had 23 numbers. I started out, if you want to rewind the video, you can see that big long list I started out with that had 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, all written out. I want the 12th number from that list. The first 4 numbers would have been 1. Then the next 3 numbers, that would have been 7 total, would have been 3. The next 2 numbers, that would have been through number 9. I'm trying to get to 12. The next 6 numbers would have been the number 4. This one got me to 12. It got me all the way to 15th. Again, let me just go back through it again. The first 4 numbers would have been 1. The next 3 numbers would have been 2. That got me to 7. I'm looking for the 12th number. That got me through the 7th number. The next 2 numbers would have been the number 3. That just got me to the 9th number. Again, I'm looking for the 12th number. So the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th number, the next 6 numbers are the number 4. So all the numbers, the 10th number, because remember the 9th number was 3, 10th through 15th number are the number 4. And I was looking for the 12th. So that means the median is 4.